One of the deadliest tools that we have in our arsenal is an ice eater. So when it gets cold in Missouri and we get our ice on, it's very important for us to try and maintain open water.
You know, some of the very best hunting you can imagine is when late season, it's getting cold, water's freezing up, everything's locking tight, and we got open water. Very fortunate to know Josh Tishner down at Mallard View Outdoors, and he sells a product called the Ice Eater. He's got a custom stand for it. What the Ice Eater does, we run them off generators where we don't have electricity. We'll bypass the fuel tank, hook them up to 35-gallon external tanks and gravity feed them, so they'll run quite a while. They're very portable, but Josh makes his stand for these things that makes them, you can dial it in to any different situation you're in, any change in water level.
This is a very, very easily adjustable tool for a waterfowl hunter. You know, you can vary it for different water depths, different angles that you want it. Very, very handy.
They're a great tool. And it's not just from a hunting standpoint. You know, it's nice to be able to go sit over an open hole of water when everybody else is froze out, because you're going to murder them. But from a management standpoint, they're an invaluable tool. I mean, the south end of our cornfield, we had all these ice eaters running, and we were able to keep a great deal of water open when there was very little water around. And it was very evident by the number of ducks and geese that were holding there. I mean, there was thousands of both.
Started putting all this water up on top of this ice, and the sun will get to it and it'll melt it right away. And then once it keeps the big hole open, you keep it running, it'll keep it open all time.
But just having that there to keep that water open is it's an invaluable tool, and it's you know, it's the key to some excellent late season hunting that we have here. With them things being as portable as they are, you can pick them up and move them around even during a hunt. I mean, we had a hunt this year. I mean, just because it's daytime doesn't mean it's warm. I mean, on this day, everything was freezing, and it was freezing fast. We had a huge hole open to start. Even with the ice eaters running, it was starting to creep in a little bit. I mean, the ice eaters are going to keep water open regardless of how cold it gets. But without those that day, even though it was daytime, we'd have been froze out, I mean, the first 10 minutes we were there. We shut the ice eater off, and the whole hole turned to ice in a matter of minutes. I mean, you could just watch it happen. You're standing out in it, and all you can see is ice crystallizing everywhere. I mean, it was that cold. If we had that thing off for anything longer than 3 minutes, the whole hole was frozen. I mean, the only reason we were able to hunt that day and have a decent hunt was because of them ice eaters. I mean, without them, we'd have been in big trouble. Crank the ice eaters back on, we're back in the game.